What's up? What's up? Oh my goodness, you're a big wet dog. It's a big wet dog. What's up? It's a big wet dog. No, no, no. Oh my goodness. Woo! Morning, everybody. Chad, Doss Farms. Hey, take it easy. I see you. Oh my goodness, that dog is so wet. Hey, tell him hi. Tell him hi. She doesn't care about the weather and nothing, man. Woo! Well, the camera's doing a really good job of making it look brighter than it is. Oh, look. You know who made that hole? That's a wiener dog. Yeah, don't walk away. Mm-hmm. What's up? What's up? Well, it is officially raining, man. And we're supposed to get like, I think it's almost 2 inches of rain in our area. And we'll be keeping track because I guarantee you it's gonna rain a while. It's gonna rain a long while. Good morning, everybody. Chad, Doss Farms. Miss Ray is even making her chicken chili tonight. I'll put that recipe right here, okay? You have to pause your screen, take a screenshot, take a picture if you're watching this on TV. We get so many emails about that chicken chili, and that's because it's delicious. I don't mind the emails. It's okay. Send them. If I don't get to them, send them again. Even though it's lightning and thundering, we need to go feed some folks. I don't know that the cows will need anything, but I do want to go check on them. Pig, pig. Pig, pig. Are they in the barn? That'd be hilarious. Hey, are we going outside? Are we going outside? Are you coming? No? She is not going outside, man. It is raining. She don't want nothing to do with it. We gotta let these chickens out. They're a little crowded. And honestly, the chickens, they'll get under the tractor. They'll get under stuff. So let's go. Rah. Let's go let them out. What do you say, dogs? What do you say? Woo! Chickens! Hey, I'm gonna let you guys out. Guys and gals, don't feel like you got to come out, but just in case you want to. Not sure how many bugs. There's probably a lot of worms. Anybody want to come eat some worms? Come on. Come on, chickens. Bark, 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 bark. Look at her over there eating food. All right. You guys behave. Stay close to the coop. Oh, here comes the rain. Run! Oh my goodness. Look at all that water. Golly. It's good for the ground, but boy, that's a lot of water. It drains pretty quick though. Just got to keep her running downhill. How's the new camera doing in the rain? Pretty good. I wonder, I think they'll come eat. I'm not sure. Are pigs and sheep bashful about the rain? Psst. Hey, y'all got room in here? Y'all got room? You guys got room? No room at the end, huh? Look, she looking big, man. Looking real big. Pigs don't care, man. They'll do it. They'll do it. I don't know. Will those sheep come out? Were you guys eating the rain sheep? Are you tough sheep? Come here, I'm gonna make it worth your while. There we go. Let's get a little bit for the sheep. They'll eat this pretty quick, I'm sure. There we go. Oh my goodness, it's raining harder. Woo! That is crazy, boys and girls. You know, I gotta be honest, this jacket is not waterproof. I'm drenched. Hang on, we need something. It's 100% not waterproof. It might be water resistant, but my shirt's wet. Hang on. What are you doing? That is some rain now. Is it raining on this side of the house? Man, I really want to go see what the driveway is doing. Does that look like water in the driveway? We might need to go check. Hang on a minute. All right, I got an idea. Hang on, get it out of little bitty mode. Let's take Miss Ray's truck down there. We don't want to take my truck. I want to get my truck wet. Whatever, dude. I put gas in this thing for her. I can take it down the driveway, right? Can't wait till she sees this. Hang on a minute. Oh, let's close this. You guys won't even hear me though. Sorry, babe. Oh no, I don't know how to close it. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of water. That's a lot of water. Hang on, I'll show you. It jumped the road, but it's in a completely different spot than it's ever been in. You guys see? Oh, well, I could just film the screen. Well, what's interesting is it's jumped the road right where the base rock. Yeah, look at that. It's jumped the road right where the base rock ends. Like, we didn't take the base rock all the way to the end of the road. And so it's jumped down there. Interesting. That's not the worst thing. Let's check out these wood posts. Nope, we can't do that yet. Too wet. Just gonna have to look through the windshield. See how those are just sitting in water? Hang on, can we turn the wipers up? See how those are just sitting in water? That's why, I mean, good grief. That is so much water. But here's the good news. Previously, before we put this 4-board fence in, and we had the sheep and goat fence, this would all be, gosh man, a foot and a half higher, just due to that sheep and goat not allowing the water to drain. And now we don't have to worry about that. Here, let me go up here and turn around and come at it a different angle. Some big old drops. You guys hear that? I'll just go tell Ray we washed her truck. That's all we did. Boy, I'm glad I got hay the other day. I don't think there's any way my neighbors want me in the field today. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. He knows that, but that would have been lazy to not get it the other day. So there you go. Sorry. Until the lightning stops, you're going to have to watch through the windshield. But you're getting as good a view as I am. I mean, that's what I came down here to do, is see what the water looked like. Honestly, I don't even know that I would bury a whistle. I would just bring a whistle in. Yeah, I really wish we could mark that though. I mean, I can tell it's at the end of the base rock. This is why I'm being careful, just so you know. I know this isn't the greatest view. I know it's whatever, but we got to find a way to mark this out, because I want to know where we should put a whistle. Hey, what can we do here? Oh, let's count T-posts from the telephone pole. That's what we'll do. Hang on. Let me back up so you guys can help me remember. Yeah, well, it's lightning. Like, there's heavy lightning in the area. I'm not gonna do it. Not for the sake of video. Ain't happening. I gotta let the wipers go, guys, or it'll, like, see how the camera's focusing, not focused, focusing, not focused. If I slow the wipers down, it'll be even worse. But just bear with me. We've all driven with the wipers on. There's a red post on this side of the telephone pole, and there's 1, 2 green ones. And I would say we need that, where's it at? Whoop. I would say we need a whistle just opposite of that T-post. Like, almost like if we put a whistle right there, that would solve it. Because the only reason it didn't jump right here, it jumped in the middle of right here. Does that make sense? It didn't jump at the top up there. Ooh, come on. It didn't jump at the bottom down here. It jumped in the middle, But now that the water has nowhere to go and there's too much water, it's spreading. But the middle is where you want to place your whistle. Like right there. That's a better view. There we go. So I would say right where that green T-post is before they turn red again. But after the telephone pole, the second green post, that's where we need a whistle. I'm gonna confirm that and get right smack in the middle of it. Yep, it is. Here, I'll show you. I'm gonna take one for the team. See that? Yeah, that's what we need to do. Oh man, if you guys want to know what this truck smells like, there's like 28 different scents in here. Ray likes a nice smelling truck, you know. I had a mouse die in my truck somewhere, and it smelled for like a month. Nothing I could do, it just smelled. I had to drive it, you know what I'm saying? Ray, no, she'd have found a way to schmog him with honeysuckle or something. Woo! All right, check it out. We got to talk quick. We got 15 minutes before it starts back up again. See, we got 20 minutes before she starts back up. First off, I know that's got to be fixed. I know it does. It's actually running up inside the garage. I'm having a hard time finding, this is 5-inch gutter. It's not 3 and 4, like 3 wide, 4 long, or 4 deep. I need an extension to get it out here, because if it hits the driveway, even though they've messed up the driveway, if it hits the driveway, it will go that way. I got to find a bigger extension. I can only find the 3x4s. This one right here, I'm not really sure what to do. I almost think that it needs to be like is this even something we should do? It almost needs to like go that way and just dump it over there, because I can make that water go away. It does. It goes like down the tractors. It doesn't come back up under here. So I think this needs to be just run right along there. This looks silly. That's what I don't want. Here comes all the, you still don't have a windshield comments. I would even consider just putting a piece of PVC across this. Like they make, well, I wonder if I can I just use the parts that are existing? That's what I need to do, is just aim that the other way. Yeah, we just need to undo that and turn it around. That's what I need to do. But over there, they make these like PVC downspout attachments. But again, I can only find one for a 3 or 4, and I've got 5-inch gutters. We have to have 5-inch gutters because our roof, it would literally tear down 3 and 4-inch gutters. My mom and dad learned that the hard way. They just redid their gutters. Look at that, man. Woo-wee. We got a pond. Yeah, so this is how high it made it, and it deposited that right there. But this is okay. This is what I wanted to see. So this is where it used to jump. I dug this trench, and I'm glad I did because it's working right now. I mean, I gotta be honest, I think a whistle anywhere would help, but this is clearly where it's gonna go first. Yeah, I'm okay with this. But look at, I mean, we got like a raging river there, man. Look at that. Let's walk over there and look at it. This, I think this is like a foot deep. It is. Yeah, so this is where I said we needed a whistle. That's the second T-post after the telephone pole that's green. It's really right here, which is where the base rock ends. And that makes the most sense. No, it's not. It really is on this green T-post. I don't know if I'm explaining that well enough, but like the water doesn't cross here and then slowly go that way. It crosses right smack in the middle, and then as it fills up, it goes both ways. So yeah, we'll just put one right there in the middle. That'll be all right. But I don't hate this. I kind of love how this looks, man. Look, we're keeping a lot of the posts out of the water. Not to mention these posts are not in the ground. And if they were, there would 100% be water in those holes, rotting those posts. So I'm excited. By the way, we're getting rid of them things, man. I have complete agreement with you guys. First off, those are 4x6 posts, by the way. Some people send us attachments for solar lights. I have yet to find solar lights for a 4x6, but we can't put solar lights on top. The cows will knock them off. No matter what, okay? You can screw them in. I've done it all. They knock them off. But I think those aluminum black ones would work, but at almost $4 a post, it just doesn't make any sense. And somebody sent me a link to PVC ones. Again, they're not 4x6. You sent a link to 4x4s. So anyway, regardless, those are going back because Miss Ray didn't even notice, and she doesn't care. And by the time we paint them black, ain't nobody gonna notice. So we're just gonna leave the posts as they are. I think they look pretty stinking good anyway. Like they're only, 3 or 4 inches taller than the fence. Again, look how fast this goes down. That's pretty good. Now we're still due for like another inch. It's gonna hammer us here in a little bit. We'll see. We've even got severe weather. We're contemplating picking the kids up here early because the severe weather is supposed to hit about 3:15, and I ain't trying to be stuck in a parent pickup getting hailed on and rained on. It's great video and things for a living because you can really keep track of what things look like when they're a mess. But look at that. It's just a flowing. It always has though. There's always been a creek right here. You guys just didn't know it because it was so heavily wooded. But I don't hate this. It'll just start a little creek bed, you know what I'm saying? I think it's kind of cool. Yeah, all these posts are out of the water. I like it. See what I mean? It's a heck of a little pond though. We're getting deeper. I like it, man. I like it a lot. I can deal with this. Those are in the water, but hear me out. If we had sunk those posts into the ground, they would be in the water and standing water until this left, and even after. But the fact that those are not actually in the ground and they're super easy to replace. Like, think about it. If you want to take a post out of the ground that's been concreted, you got to get the tractor, you got to jerk it out of the ground, you got to be able to refill the hole. You're going to use more concrete replacing it than you are originally because you got a bigger hole and it's loose material. But with these, let's say this post only lasts 10 years and then we notice the fence kind of sag right here or something. We just come up, take our screws out of our 2 brackets, pull our baseboard off, pull our rails off, and we just put a new post in and screw it back together. Hot diggity, dog. I'm pleased though. I am. I'm really pleased with this because before this base rock was put in here and a crown was put on the road and a ditch was cut over here, it washed this out every single time. Bless Wendy's heart, man. Ray's mom. She's got a little car. I say little, it's a full-size sedan, but man, every time she came over, I know that driveway just beat the heck out of her car. But I mean, she drove careful. If you drive slow, it wasn't a big deal, but her car was not made for traversing a driveway that was washed out every time it rained. So here's what we had. Basically, our driveway used to be over this way about 4 feet, and it just tore off the edge of the driveway every time it rained, and it worked its way over and over and over and over until it just really got bad. But after having this ditch cut, now it works. What would you guys put right there though? Some riprap? Like, I know we live in the country and it's okay to have a dirt road driveway and it's okay to have one that isn't always perfect, but like just some riprap just to keep it from looking like red dirt and clay when it's not raining for 8 months out of the year. This camera's ridiculous, man. Well, P.S. I legit thought about mowing this and buzzing it and putting my no-till food plot seed right there. Like, why not, right? Like, I'm trying to build organic matter up and down this. I might as well harvest a deer on it while I'm at it. Tis not bad at all. Could totally get across it. But that's how down it is. Or I should say that's how down it is uphill. Oh man, I got my jacket dirty. Uphill from us, upriver, up creek, it's way lower. There must be a huge area that's very, very low. And that's why we didn't get just flooded out. No complaints, but yeah, it's not bad at all. What are you doing? Just sitting on the edge of the pool. What's she doing? That's too funny. She watching sheep? Oh, there's the cows. Hang on, let's get in here. Oh, the gate fell. Hang on. Come on, cows. Take it easy. I'm gonna get you some. Hang on. Got a whole bag of cubes for them today. Just to keep them happy. Happy, happy, happy. Junebug. Tipsy. Just want to check on them all too. Make sure they're all good. Blue, look at your horns. They're so big. That's how fluffy he is. Oh, this one's my favorite right here. When her coat is wet, the black stripes just pop. It looks amazing. I love it. Shit, want a picture taken today. Lucy. How big Finn is. Golly. Golly, man. Sky. Gracie. So pretty. My goodness. Fiona, glory. We just drove a little bit. They're a couple hundred feet that way. Hey, one of you guys told me, quit buying those evergreens that I've got over on the driveway. Here's the thing, okay? Dusty and Daniel, who I text and talk to, they don't have cedar trees. They have cedar problems. They have cedar forests, okay? I don't have cedar forests. I'm not saying we can count the trees out here that are cedar trees, but like, guys, when they're clearing cedar, oh my gosh, man, they just have tons, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. While we may have some that, you know, are a little bigger than others, Daniel and Dusty have 50 in one spot that look like that. We don't have that. But one of you guys told me to quit buying those Thuja Green Giants and just find some cedar tree saplings on our farm. And you just said, hey, just mark the north, because a tree grows to defend itself from the north, basically. So you don't want to plant it the other way because that could cost you, you know, its life. But planting these along the runway would be more efficient. So I actually pulled one out, and I know which way is north. It's this side. And I think that's what we're going to try and do. That hurts like a stinker, though. I really need a glove. So if this old boy's right, I should be able to plant that. That long branch right there, that long root, that's north. This is south with the dirt on it. So, whew, that didn't feel good though. I'm gonna leave these. I just wanted an example because there's hundreds of them out here that I could come get. Those of you that are just hating on cedar trees, when Daniel and Dusty knock down all their cedar trees, and then Dusty, for example, puts 80 bison or 10 bison or 2 bison in a field. Let's say you got 10-acre field and he knocks down all the cedar trees, burns them up, makes them go away. And his neighbor, though, he don't care about his cedar trees. His neighbor's me. And he just lets his cedar trees rip. There's not going to be cedar trees if there's bison on Dusty's pasture just miraculously pop up out of nowhere. Like, they can't spread if there's animals on the property, or I should say they can't spread as easily. So when we go plant these up there and put them along the driveway or the fence, everything the wind would blow, all the wind from the south all summer long, any cedar saplings, it's all going to be in a 5-acre pasture. You know, there's going to be a lot of good green grass, so there's going to be animals on it. Cedar trees are not just going to pop up out of nowhere because we planted cedar trees along our drive to save a few bucks. But let me know if you've ever heard that you can transplant these things, because I got plenty of them, and they're honestly better looking than trees at the big box. But Chad, you've got cedar trees growing in your pasture now. Well, yeah, up here along the fence line. But where I've done all that work down by the meadow and where it's wide open, where the previous owner cut out a spot for deer hunting, there's no cedar trees growing right there because I feed hay there. There's cows there like 24/7. So I think this will work. Just tell me if there's any other tips. Like, do I go transplant these right now, or do we put them in some soil for a little bit? You know, I don't know. What's the trick? Oh, the spring is back there. Actually, it's right through there. But I failed you guys because we should have come back here before it got rained on. Because it is quite a depression, like probably 20 by 40 feet. There's a dip, and when it rains, it fills up. So that's okay, but like, to show you if it's a spring, I'm gonna have to come back here when it's really dry and see what it looks like. So anyway, we've got rain in the forecast for the next couple of days, so we'll look at the spring. Just remind me when it gets hot and we talk about it not raining, say, hey Chad, go look at the spring. Yeah, this is how dry everything's been though, because we normally have quite a river running right through here, and wherever that water comes from must be pretty dry because it's not flowing back up in here. Hey, you know what would be good though? I wonder if I could get it going tomorrow. Tomorrow, the next day, Friday, it'd be a good time to burn if we can get something started, because it ain't gonna go anywhere. Burn that right there. How much diesel do you think it'd take to get that going? With that said, and with a little severe weather coming later, I'm gonna go ahead and get off for today, button some things up before the storm hits later, and we can go pick the boys up. God bless you guys, man. Thanks for watching day in and day out. Thanks for all the help, the fence post caps, the whistle, the cedar trees. I can't wait to plant those. I need a shirt with a cedar tree on it. But the cedar trees, it just makes sense. They're extremely hardy, extremely disease tolerant. They're hard to kill. That's the tree I want out there on the edge, the one I ain't got to water. I ain't got to do a darn thing to, and it just grows. And I got them for free. I got an abundance of them. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to have a living fence of cedar trees. I've pretty much decided. Yeah. Oh, by the way, we were gonna plant some stuff in front of the you know, fence that's at an angle. But after seeing all that water, don't think that's gonna work, Scooter. I don't think that's gonna work. So we need some stuff along the long side of the fence, but not that 70-foot run there where water was just pouring through those posts. So anyway, with that said, hey, y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. Sincerely appreciate you guys. Deuces.